I dreamed about you, Bryce, but I laughed the whole dream. You shit. You're funny as shit.
But
You see him
why
twerk,
wouldn't Yeti
Connie?
just like?
Huh?
You see the video of him twerking on the floor?
No. Oh, yes.
Oh, goddamn,
Idiot.
stop. Why wouldn't Yeti what now?
Why wouldn't he just like follow the like not run red lights if he can't afford to
Well,
pay
I
the
told him
ticket?
I told him I'd fight him and whoop his ass, and he said, his response was, if I do, I said I'd knock him the fuck out, and he said, if I did manage to do that, he'd put two behind my head between my ears. Now, I thought he was a tough son of a bitch.
Sorry,
He
Bryce.
was.
I didn't mean to laugh.
And how is that? How is that a tough man? That well, if you manage to knock me out when I come to, I'm gonna shoot you and kill you. Like, how is that tough?
Well, I mean, the same man that see, we didn't even know Yeti doesn't. When Burkle went to Yeti and he literally hid, he
Someone
hid.
someone DM'd me when I was going at him the other day. Someone DM'd me. They said, "Careful, he's a Marine. He's tough." I said, "He fucking better be.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
better be tough, cause he's
Tough
tough
one.
son of a bitch on
He's an
him."
embarrassment. He got in a fight in a bar and he pulled his pants
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Bryce,
Well,
that was his answer
Hmm.
to a bar fight.
well, fuck that guy. Anyway, I'm waiting, Michael. You keep talking shit and you keep doing your little fucking bullshit. And I told you, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'm not, cause
Yeah.
I'm not here to take shit off the app. I don't call. I don't do any of that fucking bullshit. But you want to threaten me because you can't get at Tina Leroy? You want to threaten me?
Yeah, that
You
was
know,
pretty ridiculous.
then you go for it.
Hmm.
But
That was
my
ridiculous.
response will not be equivocal. I promise you
So how
that.
are you?
I just don't understand how, with a straight face, that these people can sit on a beam with Yeti. This is just, I'm just saying, I'm going to throw this out there. They can sit on a beam with the likes of Yeti, Lynn, and Stakes and try to be moral police.
I don't know.
Yeti
I
done
don't
lost
know.
his mind. He's going to go to court against Kathy now because she said something about man titties last
Oh,
night.
yeah, he's calling the
Yeah, he's
judge.
going to call the
He done lost
judge
his
in court
mind.
on Barker.
But 6 months ago, he was going to testify
Yeah, in
for her.
January. Uh huh. Yeah.
That fucking judge is going to end up ordering a goddamn Hunger Games type situation. That's going to be the verdict.
Seriously. Seriously.
No, what's going to happen is when Barker loses, she's going to end up doxing the
Hmm.
judge, and then they're going to have
She
like
did
the
dox the
Tennessee
judge.
Cavalry after her and
Yeah,
shit
she's going to dox the
Anyway,
judge.
because she's going to lose her
Uh huh.
I
shit.
got to
Yeah.
go. I'll be back, y'all. We'll see you.
Okay, bye. We were just going to
Bye,
kind of
Bryce.
peel. Anyway. Yeah,
I swear to God, he makes me. He is so fun.
he is funny. Um,
He is, and the thing about Bryce, the reason people don't like Bryce is
mhm.
because they get mad because Bryce is
Well, he
intelligent,
is very
like
intelligent.
extremely
Hmm.
intelligent, and it makes them angry.
Hmm. Yeah, it does.
He's he got that decent degree from Mississippi
Yeah.
State,
Yeah.
the one that actually takes
Yeah,
brains.
he did. Okay, well, I think group, I'm done here. I got it's almost going on 10 here.
I heard, but Bailey, I hope I answered you because what I'm going to do is I'm going to laugh because either way she's going to lose,
Yeah,
and that's what all this nonsense is
she's going
about. I
back.
mean,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether she wins this appeal or not. That isn't a pass go and collect $200 situation. She's still going back to that lower court judge, and he is going to review his case however the justices say it has to be done. But
that doesn't mean she isn't going to come out with an
mhm,
order.
mhm.
I guess Captain Justice forgot to tell her that
Right.
part.
And the majority of the time, I mean, I've looked through all of their findings and opinions and everything. And boy, they're sticklers for those lower court judges that, especially with uh, stalking
Well,
and
because it's
protection.
hard to overcome,
Yeah.
but it's hard to
Hmm.
overcome. You have to have a legal argument. And see, people on here, Bailey, they're not listening to. They listen to that argument and that's
Yeah.
it. If you just go to that day
Hmm.
and listen to the arguments that happened that day, you will see what a real oral argument sounds
Yeah.
like. It's not Barker.
Yeah, there's a lot of very intelligent attorneys up there. And I mean, the one guy didn't get even through the first, probably the first oral argument that he had cited. And man, those judges were on him, asking him questions about how
Yeah, because
many.
they want to know, and
Mhm,
they're trying to get a
mhm,
reason to rule. They want to get
mhm,
it right, but when you don't give them anything that they can even ask a question about,
mhm,
you know you probably hadn't.
mhm.
You got a nothing burger.
A nothing burger is what Don Jr. says. It would be nice if all this was just over with, you know?
Well, all she had to do was say, "I apologize to the court. I apologize. This is over
Mhm,
after a year,"
mhm.
but she couldn't do it. And the thing about it, she's continued the same
Yeah,
behavior.
some of it worse. Mhm,
Well, I heard Gretel quit drinking.
mhm.
Congratulations, Gretel.
I don't know. Did she? I haven't asked Gretel if she actually where that ended up.
And we haven't seen her for a few days.
Well, she's right here.
Well, she was up here earlier, but
When Geo came
yeah, when
in
Gio was here,
to
she.
to to spew his talking points,
Yeah.
Mm.
his COS talking points.
Mhm.
Is he called the States? Geo?
Yeah, he's COS now. Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
He says he's never heard them be racist,
Mhm.
homophobic, or what was the other one? Something
Mhm.
else.
Yeah. Oh, or jocks anybody. Mhm.
Or dox anybody, yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of like gave him an edge there. You got to start choosing which race you're going to go after. Yeah. Get your
Well,
lines ready
we're
behind
all
the
God's
gun.
He
children,
better
no
get.
matter what color we are.
Well, but they don't look at it like that over there, Bailey.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I asked him what he thought about the smallpox blankets to cover the Indians and to put an Indian in a cupboard.
Oh, God. Who said that?
Steak.
That's what Stick said about Pat.
Mhm.
Well, that's shitty to say.
Yeah, it is. It's like the 50th time he said it to Pat.
Yeah, and he'll say it over and remember he had the chief thing in his avatar.
Yeah, remember he had the Indian in the cupboard from the book, and he had
Hmm.
all of those little cute
He just did it the other
avatars
day
and stuff.
on Los Wifey's.
Yeah. Yeah.
He started talking about he's got a smallpox blanket for
Yeah.
Pat.
He wants him to take a deep breath. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And they allowed that racial crap to go on. I kind of wish people would just put a stop to it, because I think it's all begins with the broadcaster. Didn't happen here, because I don't tolerate it at all. You know. Mm-mm. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I'm gonna go
All
take.
right, Pam. Well, I appreciate you straightening it out that it wasn't me walking on the side of the
Yeah.
house.
Well, it really when I mean, if you go and well, I mean, I went back and looked. I did. 'Cause
Yeah,
those
the
they.
Annie had on those tall brown boots. I
Oh,
had
I
on
don't
blue
know.
jeans and
Well,
cowboy boots.
yeah, yeah. It was
And,
hard to see because she had a black jacket on too, and
yeah,
like, yeah, it was
but
really.
I'm not that tiny. You know, she's tiny, tiny.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Bailey, I mean, nobody should have gone to anybody's house like that. I mean, come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's what he admitted to, that she
Oh,
went to the
yeah, that
house when
was
he
it.
tried to make an
Yeah,
argument
yeah.
that, yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was so long
yeah.
ago. It doesn't matter. That first year order was based on that visit and the other things that had taken place. And that was exactly that every order coming out of that is going to be based on the fact that she went to her home. It doesn't
When it's
it
extended,
doesn't matter
right.
whether it was 2 years, 4 years, 10 years.
And when she screams it's
Yeah.
frivolous, that
Hmm.
means that she
Yeah.
still doesn't
Yeah. That what she
comprehend
did was wrong.
that she shouldn't have
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah. And that judge is certainly going to hear it, certainly going to hear it. But yeah. That's
And hell, now she got Yeti contacting
yeah,
her.
yeah. A lot of
So
people.
Kathy's not friends
I
with
mean, hell,
Yeti anymore?
No. Mm-mm.
Lynn's probably flip flopped and she's writing it up for Yeti now too.
What the hell happened?
Yeti's going to contact the court clerk and tell the judge exactly who she is.
The judicial assistant and tell him exactly who Barker
Yeah,
is. Well, isn't that weird that he was going to testify for her but didn't show up on the
yeah.
Zoom?
I didn't know he was going to testify for her.
Uh huh. He was. Uh huh.
Yeah, he just didn't
He
show
just didn't
up.
show up.
Lynn was too.
Hmm.
But I think Lynn got scared because she knew she had made that phone call.
Yeah, she made that phone call.
She's the one that called and told the Memphis police that Barker was a lunatic.
Yeah.
And
Hmm. Yeah, she told him she was a lunatic.
but one day she thought KK was a predator, the next day she didn't.
She thought Abe was a good guy.
Whatever.
Look at how long she thought Abe was such a good guy.
Yeah, then Nabe's a
As long
pervert.
as
Yeah.
Abe was talking about, oops, as long as Abe was talking about my anal bead sales and that it was okay to write all of those horrible things and that I was actually having orgasms up on his beams and I mean as long as he was
Yeah,
saying
he
that
wasn't a
he
I mean,
pervert
I
wasn't a
pick on
then.
you
pervert,
about the
no.
anal bead thing, but I've never said
Mm,
it. When
yeah.
was this orgasm thing?
Oh yeah, yeah, and then he wrote all he yeah.
He did like 15
Yeah.
scopes in a
Yeah, and
row.
he was doing title scopes and
Was this a
you
while
know.
back?
Oh, when we were on Periscope, yeah, that was when I
Oh, okay.
doxied Kathy. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, but it
Yeah.
was a while back, but they haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Just like they haven't stopped with
Mhm.
33.
Right.
Just like your buddy Barker was posting his autopsy in
And now that I've
Cantina.
said
Wait a
Abe.
minute. Do what?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what Barker
Uh-huh.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
She?
with
Mhm.
How
Lynn.
do you get
And
somebody's
yeah,
autopsy?
Well,
I guess they went and got it.
I-
But only immediate
And
family can
Boomer's
get
got it
that.
posted on. Boomer's got it posted on his
yeah,
wall.
Boomer's got it posted. They posted it over in Cantina. Hmm.
But they don't talk about dead people.
Oh, I do know that a death certificate is private for at least the first 10 years after the death. If you're not a family member, you can't get it.
Well, I don't really care if it's private, public, or what it is. It's creepy, and they wouldn't leave the man alone while he was alive.
I just don't see how
And
anybody got their
now,
hands on it. I mean, I would never do that. That's
well,
distasteful.
their buddy. Wait a minute, their buddy Cujo, that freak, after he rode by 33's house, um, said that it was public, and then all of a sudden they have it. So there you have it.
That's
So they
weird.
have it. They have it.
Oh, and if you didn't hear, it was Tina Leroy was in here telling us that in
Mm-hmm.
Cantina, Lynn's now in Cantina saying that KK, somebody killed
He
him.
was
He didn't kill
murdered. He
himself.
wasn't. He didn't commit.
He was
Uh-huh.
murdered.
He didn't
Hmm.
commit suicide. He was murdered now.
No, he commits suicide.
Well.
Well, why would Lynn say
Hmm.
I
that?
have no earthly idea, and I wish she wouldn't say things like that.
Well, because apparently she's gotten his autopsy and toxicology reports too.
Maybe she knows something we
Because
don't
she
know. I
said
mean,
he
she
was,
got 33,
yeah, she said
so
he was shot in the neck, not in the head. Hmm.
Well, let me tell you something. Half of
Hmm.
his face was rebuilt. I seen him
Hmm.
up close.
Oh,
oh my God, I really don't see. But Bailey, do you understand what I'm saying? It's not. We don't do that. These people. I mean, Barker was part of it. They've gone out and got
Could it
autopsy
have been
reports.
went through his neck? A very good possibility.
well, remember
You know,
when he put out how to do it?
Well,
Remember
yeah, he put it.
he did
Yeah,
that.
it was not his neck. I'm sure it was under his
Hmm.
chin
probably,
because that's what he said.
probably.
That's how he said you would do it. I mean, he said it himself.
Yeah, it's gross.
But she's so sick. She's out there now. He's murdered.
Yeah, now he's
No,
murdered.
he wasn't murdered.
No, yeah.
But she doesn't do that. They
Mm-mm.
don't
You
do
know,
that. They don't do any
me
of
and
that.
Diane met his family and everything. And he wasn't murdered.
It's a sad
Because if
situation.
he was, they would be out for blood. You know.
Sure, it's a sad situation all the way around.
Well, I don't think his own brother would have said he committed
Yeah.
suicide. But that's what a freak
You
she
know,
is.
One
Bailey, is
day,
my
I don't
point.
even remember. Karen maybe does remember, but maybe it was on Facebook. I was scrolling through my Facebook, and somebody had posted this thing where there was some guy. Did you see that, Kathy? Where some guy had committed suicide on a Facebook Live, and they were allowing that to be played. Well, I'm sitting there reading the article, and the next thing I know, and the YouTube video or the Facebook Live is playing, and the guy actually took, his rifle and blew his head off, right? And then the cops come in like just a few seconds after he had done it. And I was like, I thought they were, why were they allowing that to be replayed? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I'm like, whoa, this is too much.
It took forever for them to get down that guy that remember the guy that killed his father and had his
Hmm.
head and did that video?
Yeah, and I remember years ago there was a very competitive Olympian in skiing, and when she came off the slope, she hit wrong, and her legs both went a different direction. And boy, they had that, but of course that was normal news. But they had that off in like 30 seconds. They were never going to show that again. Just like the towers going down. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, they should just ask Lynn. Lynn will get the autopsy and read it
yeah,
online.
yeah. Well, yeah.
That's distasteful and it shouldn't have been done. I don't care who it's about.
I don't either. And really, no one should have been involved with Ashley at all. Everybody could tell that she was she was in a horrible place with the loss of her sister. But this is what they do. This is what they do,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
remember Anitra went and
Hmm.
got it, the
Yep.
autopsy. Yeah,
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Anitra, the one that put mentally ill
Hmm.
Jay, was so proud of herself for being so afraid
Yeah.
of him. Decides she's going to go stalk an autopsy
Yeah.
report
Yeah. Yeah.
for Lynn. Yeah,
Yeah.
for a stranger
For a
on the
stranger,
internet.
somebody they didn't even know. And that woman was, wow.
They didn't really know 30. I mean, like,
I mean, was her sister murdered or
Hmm. Yeah.
yes.
yeah? And she, oh my God, she went and got the freaking
Hmm.
autopsy.
Hmm.
Then Lynn read
Hmm.
it.
Hmm. They never, they never tweeted it. They just read it.
That's sad.
It is.
Is
Hmm.
Ashley still around or is she gone?